Yo, I just gotta hit it one time. Let's go! About to hit the gas for a minute, no cap, no limit. I attack till I finish, I attract and I get it. Got my cash all liquid, never pass my limit. Too fast when I'm spitting, read it back, now they get it on. Flipping that switch as I'm hitting these bars like a gift. I spit like I'm sipping gold bars. And these kids, no kidding, I've been winning this and getting my best life dinner while I'm hitting on a mission. Ooh, spicy, I know they like me, but I got a wifey. She be real nice to me, no one works like me. Got a different mindset, my rate is pricey. Got a different psyche, ooh, I'm so icy. Living life nicely, very precisely. Living divinely, manifest wisely. All I know is that been around the world for a visit, first class ticket, man I'm in it, man I'm winning, I don't have no limit, if I want it then I get it, if she want it then she get it, I ain't never done finished, I'm a giver, I've been giving first place, I've been winning 6 shots, head spinning, but I still keep ripping and I still keep hitting 2 ways, I'm splitting all in, I'm risking it all.
Hello guys, welcome to a new video on YouTube. Today we are checking out the 3rd generation MG3, which it has recently arrived in South Africa, and it will have a fight with the Volkswagen Polo Vivo, the Polo TSI, Toyota Staleno, if you know you know, Renault Clio, Peugeot 208, Mazda 2, and many others. And this MG3 is a welcome addition to the MG lineup, considering we are getting quite a lot of SUVs from other Chinese manufacturers that are launching basically every week. Can this MG3 crack the monthly sales charts? Well, in order to do that, we are going to check out its design, the engines, some space, and also, as usual, some cost of ownership if you are in a market to buy the new MG3. If you are new to my YouTube channel, then please consider to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that bell icon so that you don't miss a new video coming to a channel real soon. Anyway, let's get on with the MG3 video. Starting at the front end, you get a familiar face like you get on the HS. I will put a pop-up banner on the right corner of your screen to see the MGHS video. That big grill with your LED daytime running lights and a projector set up on all the models. But in terms of the headlight, on the comfort models are bulbs, while on the luxury model are LED headlights. And also on the bottom part you get a carbon fiber effect there. Looking at the side profile of the MG3, you get some nice lines that looks quite nice on a B segment hatchback, and when comparing to other cars that I have mentioned, it is a bit longer than them, which lengthwise is around 4,130mm long and a wheelbase of 2,570mm. Wheels of the MG3 are a 16-inch wheel with 195/55 16 inches. And you get this type of wheel on all the models. So on the comfort and on the luxury model you get the same wheels. And they are wrapped in Kumho tires. And finally we come to the back part of the MG3. Is you get this rear design with some nice looking tail lights, MG3 badging on the right side, a small-ish diffuser, and luckily you do get a rear wiper on all the models, which I know on some cars, which I will not mention them, don't get a rear wiper at all. So overall, I think the MG3 is a nice looking design, which it will appeal to everyone, whether you are a young graduate like me, your schoonma, oma of opa, etc. Here are your paint colors for your MG3, which I will write the names down below and you can pause it to look through. In terms of your terms of the MG3, there are only 2 to choose from. One is a comfort model and the other one is a luxury model, which includes a hybrid version as well. This is how your key looks on the MG3. You have lock, unlock, and your boot button to open the boot without unlocking the car entirely. Looking at the seats in the comfort model, it has a cloth type which it looks quite comfortable to sit on, while on the luxury model is some partial leather and a cloth type. And I have to say, sitting in both of them, they are quite comfortable, which it will be perfect if you are doing your morning commute to work and sitting in heavy traffic. This is how your interior looks in the MG3. On your left side is a 10.25 inch screen with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto that are wired, a 2-spoke steering wheel with some buttons in which you can operate from, and to put on your favorite menu by those 2-star buttons on the steering wheel, and ahead of you for the driver is a 7-inch display. The screen of that 10.25 inch screen is good in my opinion, and it is easy to find some menus, but one thing to note is some of your climate control is in that screen, but there are some important buttons like your demister for the rear windows, your home button, some volume controls, etc. Also worth pointing some things out is only the luxury model gets the MG Pilot and not on the comfort model. On the driver's side, you can change some stuff in that screen by pressing the buttons on the steering wheel if you want to see some important bits, and your RPM meter is in that screen as well. All MG3 gets a height adjustable steering wheel in which you can move your steering wheel up or down to make it more comfortable for you for your driving every day. And also all MG3 models get a push button start to start your MG3 up. You get an auto dimming mirror, which it is ideal if you are driving at night and if you don't want to be blinded by some Chinatown LED headlights that are in your mirror. And on the top of the mirror is your interior light control to control your interior light in your MG3. Down below is your 2 USB-A to charge or to connect your smartphone mirroring, a 12-volt socket to charge some phones by using an adapter, and a handy 2 cup holders in which you remove that middle bit to put in a bigger item in there, like say a juice bottle, an ice lolly or whatever. In terms of your armrest or lack thereof, in the comfort manual model you don't get an armrest at all, and your 2 cup holders is there next to you with a small storage area for your rear passengers and a manual handbrake, which it is perfect for handbrake turns, while on the comfort, auto and luxury you do get an armrest with a slidable part inside the armrest, a divider to put in your car keys or whatever, or some rubbish in the armrest. And I have to say, its loading area in the armrest is big enough to load in any nonsense in there. And I have to say, the padding used on that armrest is very comfortable for your arm to put on. Coming to the sun visor, in the comfort model you don't get any vanity mirror with a light to do your makeup from, while on the luxury model you do get a vanity mirror on both sides along with a light if you want to do your makeup while sitting in traffic. Typical females, I have to say. This is how big your glove box is in the MG3, in which you can put in some emergencies in there like your samba chops, your knickknacks or a water bottle. On the right side is where you lock or unlock your MG3 from the inside, and also your headlight adjustment to adjust your headlights at night, and also your mirror controls as well for your outside rear view mirror. On the driver's side there is a door pocket in which you can store your house keys, your fuel slip, etc., and you can squeeze in a water bottle in there. On the top, as usual, you get some electric windows as standard across the range. In terms of build quality of the MG3, you do get some plastics that are in the car, a softy material in the middle of the dash, but overall all of these competitors also have the same amount of plastics in their B segment hatchback, but at least it is well put together. Well done, MG. The MG3 is a decent sized B segment hatchback, slightly bigger than the Polo AW but not by much, which means space should be sufficient even if you have long legs like a giraffe. One good part is all passengers does have a headrest, so no one's head will have to be chopped off so that they can look like a creepy alien. That is my driving position at the front. I am around 160 centimeters in length. Space for me is sufficient enough, and headroom is just decent enough for my head, but luckily you can put in some 3 big heads in there. Just beware of that slightly slopey roofline. In the Comfort manual version, you only get a USB-A for charging, while the rest gets some air vents for your rear passengers and also a USB-A for charging your phone. In terms of your door pockets, you can put in some small items in there, which is perfect if you are on a very long journey to wherever in South Africa and you are hungry that you want to eat your snacks from, like your Simba chips, your knickknacks, or a bottle of water. There are Isofix mountings at the back seats, which you can open the cover to put in your baby seat in there and to squeeze your squirrel bar in the middle to look after your 2 little babies while you are driving. Moving to the boot area, you open the boot where my hand is showing, pressing the button there, and once you open the boot, then you get a boot carrying capacity of 293 liters of space, which it is decent enough to put in your weekly shopping in there, or as demonstrated by Mr. Alan R from Motor Matters, is you can put in a full human in there. Again, shout out to Mr. Alan R for doing the Allen boot test. I will put a link of Motor Matters YouTube channel in the description box below. Underneath the board in the boot of the MG3, you get a spare wheel which your boyfriend can change the tire if you have a flat tire, but if you have the hybrid version which I forgot to film, then you don't get a spare wheel. On the left side you have a light in the boot to see some stuff at night, and on the right side you have a hook to hang your short pipe or your DC meat bag in there. The MG3 does not have a 60-40 split seat where you can take a passenger with you or to load items in there, so it is a single piece in which you press the 2 levers on the both sides which it will fall down. So you have to make a choice of passengers leaving the side of the road or to load some items in the boot area, and in total the carrying capacity is around 893 liters of space, which I think that is decent enough. Down below is where you open the fuel tank to put in some petrol, and also a bonnet lever to open the bonnet of your MG3. Under the bonnet of the MG3 is a 1.5 liter 4-cylinder naturally aspirated engine, which produces 110 PS of power, that is 81 kilowatt and 142 Newton meters of torque, and in the hybrid version is also a 1.5 liter 4-cylinder naturally aspirated engine, and attached to that is a 1.83 kilowatt hour battery pack with an electric motor. In total it makes around 211 PS of power, that is 155 kilowatt and 425 Newton meters of torque. It sends all that power to the front wheels via a 5-speed manual gearbox, a CVT gearbox with 8 steps, and also a 3-speed DHT gearbox, which stands for direct hybrid transmission. MG says the normal 1.5 liter models will do a clean fuel consumption in the manual version of 5.9 liters per 100 kilometers, while the CVT version will do around 6.1 liters per 100 kilometers, and it has a 45 liter fuel tank in which you can do a full tank of around 750 kilometers. Meanwhile, the hybrid version has a claimed fuel consumption of 4.3 liters per 100 kilometers, and it has a 36 liter fuel tank in which you can do a fuel tank of 837 kilometers combined. And to fill up the MG3's fuel tank, I will calculate that towards the end of the video. In terms of safety of your MG3, let me bore you a bit. As standard on the comfort and luxury models has 4 airbags, while the luxury hybrid has 6 airbags, ABS with EBD, hill hold with auto hold on automatic models, a rear view camera, some parking sensors. The luxury model gets some NG Pilot, which will have a 360-degree camera, lane departure warning, adaptive cruise control, while the comfort gets basic cruise control, direct tire pressure monitoring, forward collision warning, traffic jam assist, and so on. A little interesting fact is the manual comfort gets some front disc brakes and drum brakes at the back, while the CVT comfort and luxury models, including the hybrid, gets all-around disc brakes. In terms of pricing, the MG3 Comfort manual will set you back around 269,900 Rand. The Comfort CVT version will set you back around 309,900 Rand, and I think that is the model that you should definitely buy. The luxury CVT version will set you back around 344,900 Rand, and if you want a sunroof version, then it will cost you around 15,000 Rand extra. Meanwhile, the hybrid version will set you back around 469,900 Rand. All MG3 comes with a 7-year 200,000 km warranty, a 3-year 45,000 km service plan, and service is 15,000 km or 1 year, whichever comes first. And on finance, by using the Carsandmore website, which I will put a link in the description box below, with no deposit, no balloon payment, at an interest rate of 10.5%, over a 6 years term or 72 months, then you can expect to pay for the manual comfort model of 5,068 Rand per month. But if you add in a 10% deposit, then the same thing can be financed like with the no deposit one. Then you can expect to pay around 4,562 Rand per month. If you go for the Comfort CVT version, which it will add around 40,000 Rand extra, then the same thing can be financed like with the manual one, with no deposit, no balloon payment, at an interest rate of 10.5%, over a 6 years term or 72 months, then you can expect to pay around 5,820 Rand per month. And if you add a 10% deposit, then the same thing can be financed like the rest, and you can expect to pay around 5,238 Rand per month. Insurance is extremely important when you are buying a new car, and the dealer that you are buying a car from will ask you to get some insurance for your new car. And I am using the Naked website, which I will put that one in the description box below, where you can do your own insurance from. And let's begin with the manual comfort model. If you take an excess of 5,000 Rand, then you can expect to pay around 1,868 Rand per month. But if you add in another 5,000 Rand, which it will take your excess to 10,000 Rand in total, then you can expect to pay around 1,655 Rand per month. For the Comfort Auto version with an excess of 5,000 Rand, then you can expect to pay around 2,060 Rand per month. But increase the excess by another 5,000 Rand, which it will be around 10,000 Rand in excess total, then you can expect to pay around 1,824 Rand per month. And that is based on your risk profile. So meaning you can pay more or you can pay less in terms of your insurance per month. In terms of your fuel bill of your MG3, you take your current petrol price, which here in Powell set to back around 20 Rand and 78 cents per liter, and as per usual, if you go to Cape Town, then the fuel will be cheaper by 6 cents. You multiply by the car's liters, which in this case is a 45 liter fuel tank, and you can get a total cost to fill up your MG3 of around 935 Rand and 10 cents. And like I said in my videos before, no one drives their car to empty and to fill it up from empty. They would rather top their tanks during the month when the tank is around half. Here are your estimations of what you can expect to pay with your MG3. Whether it is a no deposit, a 10% deposit, with 5,000 excess, or with 10,000 excess.
And that's it for the MG3 video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and a massive shout out to the people at MG Paul for allowing me to do a small video on the MG3 hatchback. I have to say I do like the MG3. I do prefer it over the other hatchbacks in its class. The only car that is still stealing my heart, or two cars basically, is the Peugeot 208 and the Renault Clio. So yeah, so it's the Renault Clio, this MG3, and the Peugeot 208. But anyway, if you are new to my YouTube channel, then please subscribe to my YouTube channel and smash that bell icon so that you don't miss a new video coming to your channel pretty soon. And stay tuned for more exciting content coming to you in the month of September. We are going to have a fun with the channel a little bit. So make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you don't miss all those videos coming to your channel pretty soon. I will see you guys in a new video. Sharp sharp.